Now, Roberto De Zerbi's future remains a big talking point after it was announced he'll leave Brighton. He's been linked with Bayern Munich. Let's get to the latest on that and join our colleague in Sky in Germany, Florian Plettenberg. Florian, great to see you. De Zerbi said he hasn't been offered any jobs. Is there any chance he could end up at Bayern?
Well, there was a good chance a few weeks ago, but right now there's a zero chance that Roberto De Zerbi will become the new coach of FC Bayern Munich. You have to know, there were concrete talks in the last couple of weeks between De Zerbi and the sporting boss, Max Eberl from FC Bayern Munich, because De Zerbi, he was one of the candidates from day one. He was very high on the list of Max Eberl. There were talks, but there was no agreement. It was never advanced. And there was not the 100% commitment from all of the Bayern bosses to go for Roberto De Zerbi. So our clear information is that he won't become the new coach of FC Bayern. And I got the confirmation from all parties involved.
So, Florian, if it's not to be Roberto De Zerbi for Bayern Munich, who is the favourite, as far as you're aware, to become the next Bayern boss?
Well, it's the biggest question in Germany so far. Honestly, I cannot tell you a top favorite at this stage. They have done a lot to convince Thomas Tuchel to stay in the last couple of days. As you also have informed, he will not stay at FC Bayern. He will leave the club, and this is already announced. Crazy stories in the last couple of weeks. Bayern Munich is not doing a very good business. Now they are absolutely under pressure because they have to speak with players from the current squad like Joshua Kimmich, like Leroy Sané. These are very, very important talks about new contract situations and a lot of possible new transfer targets. They also want to speak with the new coach. So we are in the research, and as soon as I got the new top candidate for Bayern, I will let you know.
Yes, I'm sure you will, Florian. You mentioned Thomas Tuchel there. He will be leaving Bayern Munich now. Is there any news on his future, where he could be going?
Absolutely. My clear information from today about Thomas Tuchel is there are only two choices at this stage. Either he will make a break in the summer, or he will join a club in the Premier League. This is clear for him. There are two possible destinations for him in the Premier League. This is Manchester United and FC Chelsea. There has been a loose contact with Manchester United in the last couple of weeks. And to my understanding, Manchester United is really a target he would go for. He has a very, very high opinion about Manchester United, about the project, about the history, about the fans, about the quality of the squad. And he has also the opinion that his mission at FC Chelsea is not totally completed. So Manchester United and FC Chelsea, two hot targets for Thomas Tuchel in the near future.
If just picking up on that, Florian, if it was to be one or the other, which one do you think is more likely?
Well, it depends on the situation of Erik ten Hag and Pochettino. So I cannot say who's the front runner at this stage. All I can say is that Manchester United is really, really a project Thomas Tuchel is ambitioned to take over. And he's focused on Manchester United. He's following them for weeks and months. And I think my feeling is the first club who's going concrete with Thomas Tuchel has the best chances. If it's Manchester United or FC Chelsea at this stage, I cannot tell you.
So plenty in store this summer with regard to managers and, of course, transfers as well. But attention will turn to the Euros. And Harry Kane missed Bayern's game at the weekend with a back injury. Anything for England to worry about with the tournament less than a month away?
Honestly, I don't think so. And my latest information from a few minutes ago from within the club is that the Euros is not in danger for Harry Kane. He has already left Bayern Munich to receive a special treatment. As you have said, he has had a lot of back problems in the last couple of days and weeks. And fingers crossed for Harry Kane that he can play for the Euros for England.
Yeah, so one of the big stories, of course, Bayern Munich finishing third in the Bundesliga. No one expected that. And I guess no one expected Bayer Leverkusen to not only win the title, but to go the entire season unbeaten. It's 51 not out in all competitions so far. They are now 2 games away from winning a treble Is there a real feeling in Germany that they are going to create incredible history?
No doubts about that. I have never seen such a good working mixture between the coach, the bosses, and the team. And I'm totally convinced that Xabi Alonso will win the treble with Bayern Leverkusen in the next couple of days. It's not only about Xabi Alonso, it's also about the massive quality of this squad. They are all playing for the club. They are all playing for their coach, Xabi Alonso. And if you speak with the players in the background, they confirm to you that they see the manager Xabi Alonso, but they also see the player Xabi Alonso. He's very involved in training sessions. He's still perfect with the ball, on the ball. He's totally fit. And I'm convinced that Xabi Alonso could play in the Bundesliga from one moment to the other. Incredible manager, and yeah, very good for Bayern Leverkusen that he will stay for one more season at least.
Yeah, just picking up on that, he will stay for one more season at least, because you will know more than most that there will be a lot of interest in Bayer Leverkusen's players from English clubs this summer. Now that Xabi Alonso has decided to stay, do you feel that they can keep their squad together and that their main players will remain at Bayer Leverkusen?
Yeah, I'm convinced that 80, 85, 90% from the current squad will stay at Bayern Leverkusen because of Xabi Alonso. There are 2 or 3 candidates who can leave the club. One of them is Jeremy Frimpong. He has a release clause now in summer in the range of 40 million euro. There are a lot of talks with possible interest clubs. Bayern Munich, he's also on the list of Bayern Munich, but he's also on the list of Manchester United, of Manchester City. It depends a little bit on the structure of the new club. He's a perfect, maybe to my opinion, at the moment, he's the best right winger in Europe at the moment. And he needs a club with a back 3, not with a back 4. Bayern Munich is a back 4 club. So I think that the chances for Bayern Munich at the moment are not very good. So let's see. I think the chances are very high that he will join a club in the Premier League. Another candidate is Victor Boniface, a striker who has a big market in the Premier League. And Bayern Leverkusen, to my information, has already received inquiries from top clubs from the Premier League in the last couple of weeks. And we have to look on the future of Jonathan Tah, the German national centre-back. A very good season. He's a candidate to leave the club in summer. Also, concrete talks have taken place with Bayern Munich. Last summer, there were many clubs from the Premier League who were interested. So these 3 candidates we have to keep a lookout.